Hi Taurus, welcome back. So Taurus, this is going to be a reading for the month of September. If you're new to me, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Taurus, this is a general message, so not going to be for all of you, but if it resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. Also check out my social media account links, as well as my other YouTube down below. So, Taurus, what can you expect in September? Let's see. Overall energy that you got was the sign of Cancer. Some of you might be dealing with the sign of Cancer this month, and or you might have that in your chart, or it's just simply the energy that you'll be embodying or will be surrounding you for the month of September. So let's talk about that. What does Cancer represent? Cancer represents feelings, sympathy, comfort, nostalgia. It's also a very protective, caring type of energy. Absolutely. It's a very family-oriented energy, okay? On the negative side, it can be a little bit of an introverted type of energy. Well, I don't want to say that's negative. Sometimes that's necessary. But it can also be oversensitive or moody or a defensive type of energy. So we'll see where this is headed. Taurus, I'm only going to pull messages for you and focus the reading 100% on you in the beginning. And then for those of you who might be dealing with a specific person, at the end, I'll get to that part. So switching up my format a little bit this month, okay? All right, so you're coming into the month King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. Now, you're an earth sign, Taurus, but I already have a lot of water out here. So I do feel that I'm definitely going to be tapping into your more emotional, romantic, love side, or you need to be within this month. It's a very emotionally mature vibe as well, so I like that. I feel like there's definitely some opportunities, big opportunities to grasp this month with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, for some of you, this might be a commitment in love, recommitment, or it could be on the financial sector where you're going to have some, big things coming your way, opportunities to showcase particularly your emotional maturity, which is a really interesting vibe to get. I like it, Ace of Pentacles. Who doesn't want that to start a reading, for real? I also feel like this is an energy of knowing one's worth. And so, if emotionally you might have been having trouble with that or battling with that for some reason, I feel like, this month it's all about understanding and knowing the worth and what you bring to the table, Taurus. And demonstrating that. So, all right, so let's go deeper. You have here the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. Didn't I just say that it is kind of an introvert vibe for this month? And then I have the Hermit. The Hermit is like the king introvert of the tarot. So I do feel like you might be really appreciating and enjoying your home environment, your family environment. Being an introvert is not bad. It's also an energy of really searching, for answers or, really heavy contemplating things before you communicate or before you act on it. And it's, like I said, a very mature type of vibe here as far as how you're going to be behaving and how you're going to be making decisions in the month of September. Now, I'm not crazy about the Seven of Cups and Four of Cups here. So I do feel like there is a little bit of, there's going to be some confusing energy, okay? Like, you might have to really search, for answers this month, because I do feel like there's a lot to be figured out. A lot of confusion maybe in the workplace for a few of you. Others, it's an emotional confusion. But I feel like, you know, it's interesting because I think that you have the answers. You have all of the answers that you need, but I don't feel that you can see that just yet. And it's like searching for something that you already have. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel that, and I'm going to clarify that, what that's about. But I feel, yeah, it's this understanding of, again, knowing your worth and stopping the search for the elusive Loch Ness monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like thinking that you don't have the answers when you do have the answers. You have the answers. You know what I'm saying? And so let's see where this is headed here. Let's see where this is headed. It's Taurus's energy towards the end of September. Wow. Better mark my words. Put a timestamp on this. I just said, you already know. And then I have the Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. That's that already know. That's that information. But you already had it to begin with, right? So I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting some new information, new communication this month. And it helps to create a new beginning. And I think that you're ready for it. And I've been seeing a lot of new beginnings in all of the readings that I've been doing. But I just feel like starting out the month, it's more of an emotional type of nature. It's kind of an introverted type of feeling, being comfortable with self and where you're at, and kind of wanting to be a little bit of a homebody this month. And then I feel like that's going to help rejuvenate you, okay? There might be a part of you that is emotionally confused this month, you know, feeling like you miss someone or you're missing information. But I feel like seek and you shall find, you know what I'm saying? So I think you're going to get that clarity, those downloads of the why, or what it is that you need to know in order to move forward, especially at the end of September. Lots of new communication coming in, lots of new ideas that I feel like you're ready to act on, you're ready to pounce on, getting re-energized. In fact, I think that's what I'll title this reading, is Taurus re-energized. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's the energy that I feel, that revitalization that you've been wanting and needing. And I feel that really strongly coming through in the month of September. And you have two new beginnings here. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is, for some of you, new job opportunities, new wealth, new commitments, things of that nature. And then you also have the Ace of Swords, getting that truth, that enlightenment, that information that you need, that you've always had this whole entire time, you know, but you're recognizing it, right? So I really like this for you, Taurus. And if you were only interested in you and what you're feeling and going through this month, then this is where the reading ends for you. For those of you who are dealing with someone specific and you want to know what's going on with them this month, I'm going to start that portion of the reading now. Okay? So person Taurus might be dealing with, person or people Taurus might be dealing with in the month of September. Person or people Taurus might be dealing with. For Taurus. Oh, I keep getting... So Taurus, you have the King of Swords out. Could be dealing with an air sign in particular, but doesn't have to be. Taurus, I feel that the person that you're dealing with is in a very analytical type of brain space, I guess. This is someone who is interested in facts, only the facts. Very boss mode. Could be a little bit bossy. Maybe at times. This person is very much interested in thoughts, ideas, things that pull at their brain. But not so much so on the emotional side. You know what I'm saying? At least not to begin the month. Not so much on that. More thinking about logistics and, yeah, in that thinking space. So they also have the Fool and the Four of Wands out. The Fool kind of reminds me of the Page of Wands in this deck, so a similar energy to you. This person is also having some new beginnings, okay? Working on their stability. They're also very focused on the home. Some of you share a home with this person. Others of you, this person is just wanting new beginnings within relationships, within home environments. And I think that I had a card fly out. I think that's what they're heavily focused on this month in particular, okay? Is getting and gaining that stability there. This person is also having some new beginnings, as are you. And then rounding out the month, they have Justice and the Five of Swords. So I'm going to clarify what the Five of Swords is. But I do feel like this person is trying to gain balance. I don't feel like they have all of the information, though. You have the information. They don't. I feel like this person feels at somewhat of a disadvantage to you. Like that you are more either knowledgeable or for some reason they feel inferior. That's an interesting vibe to get. Or it could very well be the opposite. They feel superior. There's something about a superior and inferior here. You know, I feel like certainly the Five of Swords is conflict. It's somebody walking away feeling defeated. It's a conflict that isn't won. Like neither party wins. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that, you know, towards the end of this month, that's what this person is going through. Okay, I have a song in my head and I don't know what the lyrics are. It's like from the 80s. Blinded by the light. Interesting. I can't even think of the words. The song is so old. But the lyric that came to mind was blinded by the light. So I feel like if you're having all of these downloads, this new information here, you've got the knowledge. This person doesn't, and that makes them feel like makes them feel somewhat demoted, defeated. And then the World card here. So I feel like this is getting very interesting. And I don't know why I got the song Blinded by the Light. You know, for some of you, you might be shining pretty bright towards the end of September, and this person is literally blinded by that or blindsided by that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this person feels a sense of defeat over here. But trying to be strong, trying to pull on their inner strength, focusing on their home. I feel like this person, you know, the World card in this deck always speaks about attention. Some of them see you getting attention or acknowledgements. And for some reason that makes them feel defeated. It's interesting energy here. Yeah. So I feel like this person, Magician card out now in the Wheel of Fortune. This person is wrapping up cycles in their life in the month of September, Taurus, and I feel like that's where that mind energy came from. Remember at the beginning of the reading, I felt that they were like the King of Swords, like kind of analyzing things, going over things in their mind, detaching from it emotionally so they can see it, you know, for what it is, and wanting new beginnings here for themselves. You know, trying to gain balance, wrap up chapters, at the same time having trouble letting go of a feeling of defeat, a feeling of loss. But I feel like this person is really strongly dead set on, you know, manifesting and having a new, you know, manifesting something new this month. And, you know, on the more negative side, and this is a few of you, this person might be manipulating things behind the scenes, maybe playing some mind games here to get their new, to get their new. But if that is what's happening, you will absolutely get the communication or the truth about that. So don't worry, because if you've been blinded, right? And remember, I saw that in your energy, that confusing energy, that blindfold is going to come off in September and you'll see it very clearly. You know, that's for those of you that are dealing with someone who's manipulating a situation here. And that makes sense now why that song lyric came to mind. And I don't even know if that's the actual lyric that goes with that song, but that's what came to mind, Blinded by the Light. So Taurus, yeah, really interesting reading for you this month. I feel like I said, you have all of the tools necessary. You certainly have the strength. You'll get the information, don't worry. And in the meantime, enjoy being a little bit of an introvert to start your month. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that comfort, enjoy that. Because I feel like it's time for action come the end of the month. And you're not going to have time to be an introvert at that point. So love it for you. The zodiac signs you might be dealing with in the month of September, you have Leo out, Libra out, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, possibly a water sign, Cancer in particular, but could be Scorpio, Pisces. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I have out. That could be in your birth chart or the person you're dealing with, or just simply the energy surrounding you this month. Either way, I wish you the very best, Taurus. And until next time, my friends, namaste.